You feel that little tightness in your chest? Can you feel that?
Now, I have to say, off the back, listening to this, where he's saying that this girl is inviting him to her house at 3 o'clock in the morning, what's the first thing that you guys think about? I know as a New Yorker, I'm thinking setup. Hey guys, welcome back to Kingdom Politico. Today, I'm going to be doing my very first reaction on Bill Burr, and it's called Black Friend Clothes in Harlem. All right, I got to see what this is all about. Being, a Harlemite, those are my old stomping grounds. So I got to see what this dude is talking about. Is he really funny? Does he have some comics? Is there some truth to it? Is he making stuff up? Let's see. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Actually, I got a couple of friends of African persuasion, and I got to get rid of them, man. I got to admit to you. I'm finding I'm spending too much money on clothes hanging out with them because I got to, fucking try to keep up with their wardrobe. It's like every time they go out, they got all brand new shit on. All brand new shit. So when I show up with my white version of brand new, which is, I ironed the shit, right? I ironed it, right? It's new. They just start trashing me. I can't keep up with them, man. They got fucking 58 pairs of sneakers. Ever notice that shit? Every color fucking Timberland. And I don't give a shit what fucked up color their shirt is. They got a pair of shoes to match it and a hat.
Let me tell you something about Harlemites, okay? Harlemites, along with Brooklynites, are the most dapper fellas that you can imagine in New York, okay? I mean, I'm not going to take it away from any borough, but Harlem was the money-making capital of New York City, okay? You go down to Harlem, you got to make sure that you had, they had name brand stuff on. We talking Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and I'm not talking about that no frills you buy from Chinatown off-label Temu Gucci. No, they had the real deal. So you weren't coming around them half-baked. Okay, so he is telling the truth.
It's like a rule or something. They're the worst. Even when you wear some new shit, there's some sort of rule that you gotta space out the amount of time within which that you wear it. Because God forbid you wear the same shirt within a 10-day period, one of them's gonna notice. All of a sudden just look at you funny this motherfucker's got the same shit he had on last Tuesday. And then the whole car's oh shit! Then everybody just starts making fun of your fucking clothes. First they do the math, what was that, 5 days ago? 5 days? This motherfucker got 5 shirts! He got 5 shirts! And they start breaking it down. Yo, his first shirt be saying Monday, next shirt be saying Tuesday. Yo, on the weekend, he ain't be wearing no shirts. I'll tell you, it's actually funny. You know what? That's actually how I judge black guys now. When I first came to the city, all black people scared me. No, I was the typical white dude from the suburbs, you know what I mean? Had no frame of reference, So my only frame of reference with black people was remember those early 90s gangster rap videos? Throw the fucking LA riots in there, man. It was fucking horrible PR. I'm watching the videos, look, he's got a nice car, he's got all the women, and he's still fucking mad. These black dudes are never happy. But after 10 years of living in the city, this is how I narrow it down. Whether a black dude scares me or not. Black dudes with dirty sneakers scare the fucking shit out of me. No. I figured out in my head.
And in all actuality, the dudes with the clean sneakers should have scared the out of him, okay? Because that meant that they were getting money. So if you had a dude that was around you, he got something new on every day. He has maybe, back in the day it was Izod and gosh, Cool G, all kinds of stuff the fellas used to wear, right? And they had the sneakers and everything to match with it. The Kangos, all that. I'm with the Quarterfills. How many of you remember the Quarterfills? I'm probably dating myself right now. Okay. So it wasn't the bum ones that you need to be concerned about. It was the ones that were dressing nice. And here's the thing, sit up there with you, they'll smile, they'll act cool and all kind of stuff. But anytime something popped off, they were ready to get it too. I remember, as a matter of fact, there was a guy, and he's working for Gucci right now, Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan used to have a clothing store in Harlem where he made fake Gucci. And he would have all of the street guys come in and get it. And I remember one time Mike Tyson and I forget the other guy, Lennox Hill, was it? I forget what his name was, but they were two boxers, and they went to Dapper Dan's to get them some fake Gucci. They really didn't know whether it was fake or not, to be honest with you, because their thing was Danny got the fabrics and Danny would hook up whatever it is. He would make coats out of it, jackets, things that Gucci wasn't doing for the community. Now, because the Black community, we like to be fly, especially in New York, and you had to have something original. So, no, it's not the ones with the bad sneakers that you needed to be concerned about. It was the one with the fly sneakers. Okay.
Because I know from hanging out with them, that's the last shit that they're gonna let go, the immediate shit that they have on. So I think, if his sneakers are fucked up, that means his life is fucked up. Every time he leaves his building, the whole neighborhood, oh shit! Everyone starts making fun of him. He's on the train in a bad mood. I kind of have this howdy-doody, kind of mug me kind of face. I'm not saying something's gonna happen, I'm just saying, I'm paying attention. So I've been seeing this girl recently, this black girl, right? She lives up in Harlem, gone out like 3-4 times, First time we hung out in like the Village area in New York, which is sort of like a racially mixed area. So shit was cool, you know what I mean? Second time we hung out was more like Midtown, Then the third time, she called me at like 3:30 in the morning, and she wanted me to come up to her apartment, right? So it's 3:30 in the morning, she lives in Harlem, I look how I look, so it's a fucking situation. Because you know the deal, right? Basically, a white dude feels comfortable up to about like 98th, 99th Street, you know what I'm saying? The second the streets start getting into like triple digits, like 100, 101st Street, start getting like a little asthma, like, oh, fuck, it's starting to get a little high up here. You feel that little tightness in your chest? Can you feel that?
Now, I have to say, off the back, listening to this, where he's saying that this girl is inviting him to her house at 3 o'clock in the morning, what's the first thing that you guys think about? I know as a New Yorker, I'm thinking setup. If she's calling you to the house, if she's not calling you out, hey, saying, what's up, we're going to hang out, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe we go to a party, go for a drink, and then go to the house at 3 o'clock. I don't know. Sounds like a setup to me. Let me hear the rest of this.
Street, you're like leaning on shit like, dude, where'd all the cabs go? How come there's no taxis up here? Dude, what's a bodega? I don't know what that is. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I'm praying to God she's gonna tell me to take the subway, get off at like 105th Street, 103rd, which is like the first stop in Harlem where I can still look over my shoulder and see like all the white people like disappearing over the horizon, But she goes, no, man, you want to get on the Uptown 2-3 train, you want to get off at 125th Street. I'm like, God, fuck, 125th Street. Jesus Christ, that's like right in the middle of everything. I'm going to be surrounded on all 4 sides. I can't fucking do this.
You're going to be surrounded by a bunch of crackheads if you get off at 125th Street. That you can be assured of.
So, at this point, I'm really trying to hide like the bitchy tone that's starting to creep into my voice, And I'm trying to ask for really specific directions for when I get up there, because I want to know exactly where I'm going. So she starts naming the streets I have to go down, and every other street up there is named after like a black leader, She's like, make a left on Adam Clayton, take a right on Frederick Douglass. I'm like, God, fuck Adam Clayton. Yo, dude, go on the internet, look up Adam Clayton. Did he kill a bunch of white people during the slave revolt? Dude, I ain't going up there till I know what Adam Clayton did. Fuck this shit. So at this point, I'm really having a battle with myself. Because I'm thinking I can't do this, right? I'm like, I can't do this, but my dick's going, no, come on, man, we can do this, all right? Just relax. Pull yourself together and get on the goddamn train, right? So as always, I listen to my dick. Oh yeah, I get on the train. By the time I get up there, it's like 5 or 4 in the morning, right? I'm staying on like Malcolm X and like Danny Glover or some shit, right? I don't even know where the hell I'm at. When I see the street, I want to go up. I want to go up St. Nick. I can literally see her apartment building, but there's like 5 or 6 black dudes standing right on the corner, right where I want to walk by. So I'm like, fuck!
Let me tell you something about Harlem. Harlem is going and live 24/7. It doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 o'clock in the morning. You walk through Harlem, it's like walking in daylight. I mean, it's 9, 10, 11 in the morning. It's like 9, 10, 11 at night. Harlem is always moving. It's always going. People are always going to and fro. And a lot of the stores, the bodegas that he's talking about, they don't close. So I can see this.
I felt like I was on like some reality show at that point, like some sort of like white guy survivor. It was ridiculous. So I'm thinking, I gotta walk right by these guys, right? You know what's funny? I think that they were actually more surprised to see me than I was scared, you know? And I was really, really scared, you know? But I'm also really, really white, you know? Like shockingly Caucasian. You know what I mean? Like if you're not ready for me, I can like surprise you. No, especially if you live up there. You've probably seen a white person for hours, possibly days. So when I show up, it's almost like magical. Like a leprechaun came out of nowhere, you know? Felt like I should have had like a little pot of gold, like a rainbow behind me. Top of the morning to you, latte. Kind of danced my way past them. But it's been going all right, you know? Once I get in her apartment, I'm fine, you know? I relax, sit down, you know, watch a hip-hop countdown. Pretend like I know the groups, you know what I mean? It's just getting there that's a fucking pain in the ass. But, you know, I don't get mad at it, because I figure, you know, black dudes got to go through the same shit, though, right? When you go out to the suburbs, go fuck a white girl, right? Just that same awful feeling of just leaving your people behind, you know, just less and less of you as you're fucking driving out there. Probably start off lean and you're all fucking cool. 20 minutes in, you're driving like 10 and 2, the radio's off. Like, dude, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. There's too much grass, I don't see any rims. This is fucked up. None of the windows are tinted. I can clearly see white people in every car. This is fucked up. Listen, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much.
This guy is funny. Who is this? And when did he record this? This is really cute. This is funny. I like him. Yeah, I guess he's talking about some real live stuff, you know. I remember when I was growing up, and I grew up in the Bronx, New York. And there were certain neighborhoods that you just didn't go into in the Bronx, Pelham Parkway for one. And I remember I had a friend. He was actually, one of my neighbors was Trinidadian, but he looked Italian. And my ex at the time was black, and not brown black, like really dark skin. And I remember they used to hang out together. So so the one that looked Italian, the Trinity dude, said to my ex, he said, look, we're going into Pelham Bay, but make sure that you keep your helmet on, because if they find out that you're black, they're going to start shooting at us. So I can relate to this so much. I don't know if it's the same now in some of these communities. I hope things have changed. But yeah, I remember these kind of things. But that was funny. Big up to Bill Burr. Yeah, let me know in the comments where he's from, when his next show is going to be. I really enjoyed it. Okay. And make sure that you like and subscribe for more. And also, if you're feeling generous, you can buy me a cup of coffee. Okay? Click that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one.